Guys, so I recently asked earlier today if you guys wanted a best of 2024 exposing videos, and you guys said yes. So with further ado, this is best exposing videos of 2024. Enjoy. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So I know Fridays and Tuesdays videos were put off. That wasn't prepped for this video. In this video I'm talking about my ex Akari. Um, I'm gonna be talking about some things in this video about her that I never thought I would talk about in this video. Um, there's stuff that she's done recently that I can't ignore anymore. I really didn't want to make this video. I really, really did not want to make this video. I've tried everything to help her. Every possible thing you can think of, I've tried. Trust me. And I even tried telling her if she keeps on doing it, it's going to get to the point where I'm not going to be able to protect her anymore. And I'm going to actually have to do something about it. And Akari says she doesn't care. She says she doesn't care about anything, and she keeps on doing stuff that's bad, and she keeps on doing stuff to people. So now I have to do this, and she needs to really face her consequences now. I really didn't want to do this. Just saying. Disclaimer for this video, guys: do not go harass Akari. Do not go harass anybody mentioned in this video, especially Akari, because what Akari does is anytime somebody goes to her and says something about her, she automatically thinks, Chris is harassing me. Why are you harassing me? You're harassing me. You're telling people to come after me. It's funny at first, guys, but it gets real annoying real quick, guys. To be honest, it gets real annoying, and I want nothing more. My people want nothing more than to get this over with, guys. It's been hell, to be honest, the last month or so. It's been hell having to deal with this. Um, there's gonna be 9 topics in this video, guys. They're gonna be from more calm to more exciting. So the lower end of topics will be the first topics talked about, and then gradually the topics will go to more exciting. And I'm gonna have timestamps of these topics in the description. So if you guys want to watch a certain part of the video, a certain topic, then look in the description of this video. All timestamps will be there so that you guys can skip to there. So with that, guys, let's get into the first topic of today's video. So the first topic of today's video, guys, is Akari's friend trying to take my account. So basically about a week ago, Akari's close friend, one of her close friends, sent me an invite to a server, and she said something along the lines of, "Hey, can you join my server, please? Or some server, or join my friend's server." I forgot what it was, but I know it was something like that. So I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I join, and it says, "Hey, you need to verify," like how a lot of servers do. So I go and I was gonna verify, and I go to sign in because I was on my phone. I assumed just my account wasn't signed in with Discord because it was just to the browser and I wasn't signed in on my main account. So I go to sign in, but I look at the site and it wasn't Discord. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I go back, I check the bot. It wasn't a verified bot. It was a fake bot, and it was trying to steal my account. So I say, "Oh, nice try trying to steal my account." I posted about this on Twitter as well. I don't know if he deleted it. I can't remember. I know I made a post about it, but about 30 minutes after that, Akari's friends, they're like, "Oh, I was hacked." I don't know if they were actually hacked, but something tells me they weren't hacked because of how they acted, and how they are. I think it was just a lie just to say that they weren't hacked and just to get out of it basically. So, they basically just came and they said, "Oh, I wasn't hacked." I did make a post saying that, that they said that it was, hacked, but I don't really believe that it was hacked, to be honest. I believe it was just Akari trying to take my account. And the other topics in this video will say why more. But yeah, they tried to take my account. They failed. Um, I'm really happy I went back to check the bot and to make sure that it wasn't just trying to take my account. I don't think it's would have been able to take my account anyway since I have two-step on my accounts, so I don't think it would have been able to anyways. But yeah, that's the first topic. So let's get on to the next topic. So, the second topic we will be talking about is a doc made about Akari. So, there's some truthful things in this doc, but there's also some things that are taken out of context, in my opinion. So, we're gonna be talking about them. This is not my doc, by the way. This is somebody else's doc. These shout out to the people who made these or made this doc. Um, so, like this person, shout out to them because they made the stock and this is their work. So, we're gonna go through real quick and we're gonna go through the stock and we're gonna talk about it a little bit. So, topic one, it says 7 months ago, a screenshot by Akari saying QYS to a person in DM was caught and screenshotted after having a massive panic attack over something bad happening, and she says she took her anger out by encouraging somebody to that. The question is, why did she say it? Who did she say it to? No one knows for sure, but the person who originally took it should have an answer for this. So let's see. So she obviously says it there. She said it again. So I looked at this and I actually talked to her about this, and she says she didn't mean this, and I think she also said she meant this in a joking way. I know that this one is also in a joking way. This is obviously in a joking way. It's taken out of context. It's literally them playing around. My friends do that all the time. They play around by saying that. But this, so what Akari told me, and I don't know if this is true because I can't believe anything she says anymore. But what Akari told me is that this was just, she was mad, like how it says here, if I can find it. After having, yeah, she took her anger out on somebody, and she didn't mean it. It's still not right for her to say that, to say for people to do that certain thing, but it's not right, and I don't think there's anything that justifies telling somebody to go do that certain thing. But this is obviously just joking around. She does this a lot of times. My friends do this a lot of times. It's really natural for people to do this for some reason. um Topic 2, age. Kari has lied about being 19. Any other age she has lied clearly showed that she is a bad example. She has tried to date someone and claims she was 19, having a boyfriend at the time. So before we actually look at this, this is weird because she claims that she was 19, but she also had a boyfriend at the time. And you guys are going to find out why I'm mentioning this later on in the video. But I met her a week after this, surprisingly. I met her a week after this encounter, and I didn't know about this. I actually didn't know about this. So let's look at the screenshot. I've actually looked at this, by the way, guys, in my own time. I've looked at it before when I tried saving her ass. But let's look at it. So she says, "Hi, are you taken? I just want to know yes. Um, by that person, Akari says, "Oh, by who?" And that person says, "Why?" "Well, you seem really cute." It says age 19. Why? Um, Akari isn't 19. She isn't 19. She's told me before she's 13. Um, she says she's 14 sometimes. She says she's 15 sometimes. But she told me she's 13, and that's her actual age. If I could find that screenshot, I'll put it. But there's also a screenshot here, so it's not like it really matters. Akari isn't 19. Obviously, she isn't. She is a big. I'm not gonna say all that, but um, this is her actual age. She's 13. She's told me that before too. 12/5/23. I met her on the 14th. So just under a week. Um, the third topic is slurs. This is kind of. This is wait. Well, wait. I don't. I think this has to do with some racial stuff, especially the F slur and what other that I can hear from others. So, um, these these screenshots, I don't know completely, to be honest with you. I don't know when these were taken. It says 7 months ago, but I don't know how long ago that was. But this says 2 months ago, 7 months ago. Um, so from what I know, this is what I know. Akari has told me, and this is what she's told me. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because I don't really know if I believe it anymore. But Akari has told me that she didn't even know what this means, and she said that English isn't her first language. Um, because she speaks Japanese, and I think that somewhere's in here too. But she says that that English isn't her first language, which, to give her credit for, I can understand that. Some words are just bad words, and some people don't know. I've met people like that before. Um, but yeah, she said it a few times. I don't have enough I'm allowed to put that on YouTube. I'm gonna see if it gets age restricted. Um, but she says that she didn't even know that it was a bad word. And she said when she figured that out, she stopped. So I don't know if she said it again. If these screenshots are from recent, then she 100% lied to me. Straight up, she just lied to me. Is there a date for these? Nope. Um, so she says that she didn't know and she stopped. So I'm not sure if it's I think that she um doesn't know English that well or as well as someone else would. But I don't know about this. I really don't. And this was 7 months ago and 2 months ago. That timeline, it seems unlikely. It seems like she just lied again. So, with that, let's move on to the next topic. Oh yeah, this too, which I'm not even gonna talk about because I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, I actually will real quick, even though I said I wouldn't. She calls her friend this, monkey. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. She calls her close friend that. That's all I'm gonna say. We're moving on. Oh yeah, and this, she said the N word in Spanish, by the way. This word in Spanish, I've never heard anybody say that it's offensive. It's literally just the word black in Spanish. So I've never heard anybody say that that's offensive. I don't really find that offensive because it's just the word black in Spanish. That's just in my opinion. I feel like they're just taking it out of context and just adding whatever they can in with that. So let's move on. I'm not gonna. You guys can pause and read these because I'm not about to read all this. I've already read all of it, and it's just a bunch of. It's just a bunch of the same thing. I love all words. You decide to say the N word. when you're literally white. She says she's Asian, so I don't know if that's completely true or what, but that's just what she's told me. It clearly shows she doesn't give a fuck about being exposed or canceled whatsoever. Hopefully, hope her college degree goes well for her then. So with this right here, it's not talk about that, but with being exposed or canceled, she's actually expressed this. She doesn't care. She's actually expressed this with me, but I'm still gonna do it, and I'm still gonna make this video because people should know about it. um, for for topic is that basically talks about her stealing art. She's stolen art. She actually admitted this. She stole art. She stole art from people, and then I think she stopped after. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is true. Um, this is true. She told me that this is true. So I can confirm that this is true. And this is just coming from honestly, this is just coming from what she's told me when me and her were together because I had a bunch of questions about this. And then she kind of just changed topics after. So and then she stole a server. I'm not really gonna get into this because a bunch of servers are the same like this. So I'm not even gonna get into that. Um, there's more screenshots and yeah, more stolen art here. um, she claimed that it was that art wasn't hers. Reminder: these are her actual drawings. Okay, we're gonna move. We're gonna move on because I don't want to. We're not gonna do all that. Topic: race change. I haven't seen any example of her race changing or however they word it. Uh, but Akari has claimed she's Mexican, Japanese. She can speak Japanese. I think she can because she actually did say I think one time she did in VC with me and my old friends. I think she actually can, to be honest. Pretty sure she can. But I've never heard her say that she's Mexican. She's only said that she's Asian. So um anyways, I'm not gonna do all this. Yeah, she said that she's Asian before, so I'm not I don't think that she's ever said that she's Mexican. I think they're just kinda lying about that. Um Doesn't mean you can say the N word. Yeah, that still doesn't mean you can say the N word even if you're Asian. Nope. You can't do that. Can't do that. Um, cheater. We're not gonna talk about this because I have my own example of that. We're not gonna talk about that. I think that's it. Um, let's see. Lied, use girl images. That's her own. This actually doxes her face, I think. So we're not gonna. We're just gonna. We're gonna go all the way back up because I don't feel like doxing her face. I'm not gonna dox her face. Um, I'm not gonna dox her face because, in my opinion, that's way too messed up, even for me. Um, but so there's some stuff in this doc that is true. Other stuff that are taken way out of context, in my opinion. But for the most part, this doc has good intentions all aside. And credit to the people that did do this, and shout out to them. Um, yeah. So, um, it's basically just it's a 50-50 thing with this doc, and this was made last month, so I'm pretty sure they waited for that date. But anyways, so with that, guys, let's get on to the next topic. Alright, guys, so the next topic is Akari talking shit behind my back. Um, Trying to say I was talking about her and she was making lies about me, and then trying to break me and my girlfriend up. So basically, Akari has this group chat with a bunch of her friends. One of them is another one of my exes, and basically what they would do a lot of the time, and I think Akari still does this, but her friends don't do that, I think, unless she talks about it because she loves talking about me for some reason. Um, but basically, Akari, for a while would stalk my status, and with the person I was with before, she would say, stuff like, "We don't give a fuck about your status. Him and his girlfriend are gonna break up," and they would make bets and stuff like that. Um, which mean her dead doesn't mean that she can go and talk shit about that. And actually, Akari trying to force out of one of my friends who I actually dated before. She tried to force information out of her about me and her relationship that is private and how me and her ended stuff because I never shared that. So Akari basically would talk shit about my relationship. She would talk shit about my statuses and just me in general, and say stuff that just wasn't good. And I don't think I could have even put on YouTube because I'd probably get age restricted, and I don't really want that. Um, but Akari would talk shit about me, and then she would say, "Oh, you're talking shit about me. You're saying stuff about me," when I literally was not. The only time I would talk about her is when she would do something bad like that. Um, and I would literally just say to my friends, "I don't know how she's turned into the person she is." That's what I would say. And if you ask any of my friends, that's what they will say. I don't talk shit about her. I haven't talked shit about her. And she thinks that I am talking shit about her. So it's a big thing that she's making lies about me, and she's saying I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and then she says I hate her, and I don't hate her. Even though she said I hate her, it's a whole thing. I don't hate her, but with the stuff that she keeps on saying, it's really starting to make me hate her, and she doesn't understand that. So I don't know what to do, and anything I try to tell her doesn't get through her head. So it's not like it matters me trying to tell her something. And then when me and my current girlfriend got together, Akari said something along the lines of um who is he with? Someone find who he's with and tell me. Um and then said, "Time to break them up." And quote, "If I can't be happy, he can't be happy either." And here's the crazy thing. She has a boyfriend and she's saying this. And one of her friends mentioned this in that group chat, because that's where she said it. She said it in that group chat. And one of her friends mentioned that and said, "You have a boyfriend. You're not happy with your boyfriend?" And she just said, "Shut the fuck up." No joke. That's what she said. "Shut the fuck up." But yeah, she was trying to break me and my girlfriend up. It didn't work because I ended up calling her out and saying, "Don't even dare trying to break me and my girlfriend up. Because if you try that," and she knows how I am. She knows how I am, and she knows I don't play like that. And I told her, if you try that whatsoever, it's not going to end well for you. It really isn't. Because you're not going to mess with somebody that I care so much about. It's not going to happen. And basically after that, Akari tried to say, "Oh, I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about somebody else. I was talking about a different ex." We all know damn well she wasn't talking about no other ex. That's what she keeps trying to say to cover what is actually happening. She's talking about me, she just doesn't want to say it. And I'm not talking shit about her. And I know, and Akari, I know for a fact that you're watching this. I'm not talking about you. I really ain't. This video I'm making is because I can't hold it off anymore. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I can't hold this off anymore. I've given too much leeway to her. I've given too much leeway to her. And if I let her slide with the last topic of this video, it's literally me saying it's okay. And I can't do that. I've given her too much leeway. I've given her too many opportunities to change herself. I've tried to help her and she doesn't want to. So, yeah, it's just that. I'm not talking shit about her. I really don't even want to make this video, but I have to. Literally gave me no choice. So, yeah, so Akari doesn't like anybody that I'm with. She hates me from what I know, because that's what she said, that she hates me and she thinks I hate her, and it's a whole thing. I don't hate her, but she with what she's doing, just starting to make me hate her. Um, and the other topics in this video will explain more why. I'm not just saying I'm starting to hate her just to say that. I really don't want to hate her, but she's making it real hard. But yeah, guys, basically that's that. There's so many screenshots of her talking shit about me. I can't include all of them, but I'll include like two, three, four of them. And yeah, the screenshots that were already included, more than likely. Um, but yeah, guys, so let's move on to the next topic of today's video. Alright, guys, so the next topic of today's video is Akari followed with one of my ex-girlfriends, one of my other ones. Um, they both tried to, and I say tried, and I really want to put that in quotations. Tried. They tried to dox my location, and they been spying on me. And let's start with the funny part first, the doxing part. So Akari followed with one of my ex-girlfriends, and this is literally gonna be the only time she appears in this video. And do not go harass her or Akari. Like I said before, don't go harass both of them. But my ex, who has been talked about on this channel before, my ex Ri or Riba, um, Akari and Ri, they are both friends. I don't know how they became friends again, but I guess they became friends again. Um, so Ri, she she tried to dox my location, and Akari told her to give her the information, so the address, a phone number, um, my name, and they got all of it so wrong. It's not even funny how wrong they got this information. They got it so wrong that I'm gonna include all the details because that's how wrong they got it. Um, so one of my friends, and shout out to her by the way, because she's provided me with all of these screenshots to use. Um, but basically, when my friend tells me at like 2 a.m., she tells me, um, they doxed you. And I'm like, what do you mean they doxed me? But here's the thing. This friend already knows where I live. She knows what city I live in. Not directly where I live, but she knows what city I live in. And she already knew that the city that they gave was so wrong. It was so wrong. So, she says, "You're gonna laugh when you see this." And I'm like, "Show me." It couldn't be more wrong. It couldn't be more wrong. And the funny part about this is both of them aren't using their brain. Because if they did, they would probably, maybe, have more information. Maybe. But instead, they don't. And they got it so wrong. They got it so wrong that I just want to laugh even looking at it. It's so fucking wrong. It's so fucking, they failed miserably. I'm sorry, Corey. I know you're watching this, but you felt so fucking miserably. It's so fucking miserably, bro. You guys felt so fucking bad, bro. It's funny as fuck. Um, so with that funny part out of the way, um, so Akari also had Ri, and she still has Ri in my server on an all account spying on me. Um, spying on my announcements, the announcements I make in my server, spying on my status and stuff like that, and stuff that I say. I don't know why she does that, and it's definitely not right. And I'm saying this right now, Akari. Let me find out what account that is, and it's fucking over for you. I'm gonna ban that account, and I'm probably gonna get it banned, just straight up. Um, but yeah, so Akari has had spying on me in my server, stalking my Twitter. I don't know if she's using another account to follow me or something, or she's just using her own account, just unblocking me. I should really block her probably. I think I already have her blocked. So she's probably just using an alt. But yeah, they've been spying on me. That's how they knew about my status and how I was with somebody and all of that. So I don't know how it makes me feel that two of my exes are obsessed with me enough to where they have to stalk my Discord server and my Twitter. Um, I don't really get fucked because they aren't gonna do nothing at the end of the day. Um, but yeah, it's pretty funny that they tried to dox me and they failed so fucking miserably. It couldn't be any more wrong, man. It couldn't. I guess it could be more wrong if they said that I was in like Canada or something, but it's still so wrong. Just know. If you guys could see me, I'm shaking my head so fucking. I'm shaking my head. Just, just. It's so fucking hilarious to me that they tried so hard and they failed so fucking bad. But with that, guys, let's get on to the next topic. Alright, guys, so the next topic is Akari cheating and then guilt tripping using that. The first act of guilt tripping. So, Akari cheated on me. I found this out because her quote unquote friend told me that her and her current boyfriend have been together for a month. Here's the funny thing: it hasn't even been a month since me and Akari have broken up. So that's how I know that she cheated on me. And the funny thing is that before me and Akari broke up, 2 weeks before, she became real distant. And I actually talked to her about this. I said, "Hey, I feel like we've grown apart." And she said, "Sorry, it's because of my mental health." And I was like, "Oh, okay, it's whatever." But I kind of already knew because the timelines didn't match together. Because immediately after me and her broke up, instantly, and by instantly I mean 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, she was with somebody else. So I knew either she liked somebody else or she was cheating on me. Though there was the only two things that could make sense with that. So um when her friend said that, I was like, "Yep, I knew it." And here's the funny thing: Akari, she used my trust issues against me, and she said, "Oh, you broke the spark we had. You broke me, and all of this stuff that's just not even true." um, and she said all of this stuff to make me feel like shit. And then she did make me feel like shit, and she wanted me to be miserable. She didn't even want me to be happy. And when I did say sorry, she made me even feel more like shit. That's what she did. She made me feel even more like shit. And so I did. But when I got with the person I'm with now, going back to the other topic for a brief second, no, then she got all mad at me. And she was like, "Oh no, I need to break him up immediately." It's a whole thing. She wants to guilt trip and make me feel like shit. And now that she can't do that, she's all mad. That's basically the reality of it. But yeah, that's that topic in a nutshell. And it's really just a trip. I'm not even trying to go on about that. I don't care anymore because I have somebody now that actually cares and actually appreciates everything I do, unlike her. Because she tried to say that I was always busy, I never made time for her, even though I 100% did. I missed uploading for her a lot. I was always in VC with her from the second I got out of school to when she fell asleep or when I fell asleep. So I don't know how she can say that I never make time for her. I always make time for the person I'm with. But I mean, that's her. And I have somebody now that actually appreciates what I do. So yeah, guys, with that, let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic. So the next topic is the second act of guilt tripping, the alt account. So you guys know how this video I've been quoting Akari's friend. Well, you guys are gonna find out now. So Akari's friend, known as Ashley, um, she claims to be Akari's friend, and Akari claims to be her friend. Well, yes, but also no. And I say that because um, Akari says that it's her friend, and then Ashley says that's her sister. But both of those aren't true, so it's not like that matters. Because Ashley is actually Akari. How do I know this? Well, a few things. Um, First, she acts just like Akari. She acts just like Akari. Just like Akari, but then she tries to act like she's somebody else. And the other thing is, her friend told me. Her friend told me that that account was Akari, which violates my trust in so many different ways because she introduced me to this alt account in false false thinking that that's a different person. So I told this alt account stuff that I thought, and even though yeah, I didn't say anything bad necessarily, it still violated my trust because why would you need to spy on me like that even in a relationship to say to think I'm talking shit about you? Why would I do that? And if you can't trust me like that, then why just do it at all? And then you're gonna guilt trip even more on that account after me and you break up, saying, why do you care so much? Why are you so worried and stuff like that? Because that's who I am. That's who I am. I mean, there's no other way to put it. That's who I am. I worry about everybody. That's how I am. But to fake being somebody else and then using that on the person you're with, that's not right. And that violates my trust in so many different ways. And then using that account to guilt trip even more is even more insane. It's even more insane. And then when you're mad, you use that account to fight with that person. I mean, that's something on another level that I don't even think that somebody that I know that's real bad would even do that. I mean, I don't know who would do that. I guess her, but I don't know why. But yeah, so if you guys meet somebody by this person Ashley, just know it's Akari, and it's not the person who they say they are. And trust me, she keeps on this act and she doesn't change it at all. Um, so yeah. Anyways, on to the next topic. And the next topic, of course, Akari guilt tripping herself on her actual account. So, yeah, this is basically the same thing as the all account thing and the other tripping stuff that we've been talking about, just on her main account, and just her being a little bit more rude about it at times. Yeah, so Akari also does this on her main account, believe it or not. Shocking. Because she really doesn't. You wouldn't think she would do that on her main account if she's doing all this, but I guess not. I guess she just doesn't give a fuck at all. Um, but yeah, she basically says the same thing. Why do you care so much? Why do you care about me so much? why are you so worried? I'll put some of them there, but it's basically the same thing. Um, the whole thing with her guilt tripping, I don't know what she really gets out of it. I mean, I guess she gets entertainment out of it, maybe, or she just likes people being miserable, her exes being miserable. It's her fault. I mean, I don't know. There's not much on this topic since it's already been talked about like 2 other times. So she just go trips on her main account, on the all, or just however she wants, I guess. It's just her. This next topic is Akari faking being in the hospital. Now, this is only one time. The rest is unconfirmed. I do not know if Akari faked the other times, but I do know she faked this last time. So basically, Akari's friend, aka Ashley, aka her alt account, said that Akari had fallen and that she was in the hospital. And she then said that Akari wasn't waking up. So after that, I asked, is she in a medically induced coma? Because sometimes that happens if it's real bad. And only after that, and after more conversation, she said, "Oh, my sister is her doctor. Let me ask her." Now keep in mind this makes no sense if Ashley and Akari are sisters, but then Ashley has a sister that happens to be her doctor. That makes no sense at all. But anyways, so after talking and after she said, "Oh, I'm gonna ask her," she did, and she said, "Yeah, she's in a medically induced coma." After this, about I'd say 30 minutes to an hour, maybe 2 hours later, um, Ashley, aka Akari, DMs me saying that Akari moved her hand or something like that, and that she was gonna wake up soon. This makes no sense because people are usually in these comas for a day or two, and they can't immediately come out of it because it was like immediate. Um, it was immediate that she came out of it after, and she had just went into that coma, according to quote unquote Ashley. So after this, I kind of was like, yeah, no, she's faking being in the hospital. And I asked somebody else, and they said, yeah, she's 100% faking it. And yeah, so Akari faked being in the hospital and being in the coma. But guys, trust me, this topic is gonna blow your mind. And here it comes next. And the last topic of today's video, Akari faking her death. So it's funny because Akari claims that she didn't fake her death, but I'm gonna prove that wrong in 3 minutes. So basically, Akari faked her death, and she did this by on her alt account, the Ashley account, of course. And she actually DM'd me saying Akari is dead or something like that. And I was like, what? What the fuck do you mean she's dead? And it was basically a whole big thing. But she wasn't dead. In fact, she changed her she changed her profile picture on Discord and Instagram in the span of 24 hours. She did this several times between the dates of April 12th and April 13th. She changed her profile pictures, and then she posted on Twitter, I think. So the fact that she tries to say that she isn't dead, but then, or she didn't fake her death, but then she says on her alt account that she died, but she's not dead, is crazy to me. And the fact that she thinks that she can get away with it is even more crazy to me. Because she's not gonna get away with faking her death, and that was the last straw for me. Because I'm not gonna let somebody get away with faking their death and getting away scot free with it. It's not gonna happen. That's just not how this works. And she needs to realize that. Um, you can't fake your death, Akari, and you can't expect people to let that blow over. It's not gonna happen. You did this, you brought this upon yourself. It's not my fault. It really isn't. I'm just doing my job, and I really didn't want to do this, but I had to. Because of this reason, especially this reason. I can't let that slide. I gave you too much leeway. Too much leeway. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Um, it's quite shocking how Akari turned from this person, from this nice person, and this kind of person I met once, to somebody that doesn't even care anymore. And it's like somebody that I never even knew. And maybe, and just maybe she was always the person she is now. She just hid it. Maybe I loved somebody that she wasn't even that person. To be honest, I'll probably never know the answer to that. But I really hope that this video helps anybody else. Shout out to um shout out to everybody that's helped me in this, and shout out to the person who went and helped me with this and getting all the screenshots and everything. I know it was a bit hard for her to get this stuff and for her to just do this, and it was hard for her to see how Akari has changed too, and it's really sad. But at the end of the day, it's only so much that you can do. At the end of the day, we tried everything. Do not go harass Akari. Do not go harass anybody mentioned in this video. Like I said, please do not. I love you guys. I know that you guys, um, I know that you guys are doing it for me, but just don't. Just don't. It's better like that. But with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this was a long video, but it was worth it in the end. Kinda. But with that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Welcome back to another video. So, in today's video, it's going to be a very special video. As you guys can tell, this video is being released on a Thursday, not a Friday like usual. And, I apologize for no video Tuesday. It wasn't prepped for this video. But you guys are not going to want to miss this video. This video is going to be on a very special person that nobody else has stepped up to expose. So now I'm exposing her. So with that, guys, let's get into today's video. Alright, guys, so to start off this video, I'm going to be saying two statements that I got from two different people, and I'm gonna be confirming these since they don't have their own screenshots, or at least one of them doesn't. So the first one comes from my good friend and fellow content creator. He goes by Swag, and this is what he has to say, and I'm gonna have to sum this up. He says, "Man, fuck Brittany. I tried to change her when she cheated on people." If you guys want to read it on, then pause and then read it yourselves. She cheated on a whole bunch of people. He forgot who. I remember who. It was actually, she cheated because this was when I first knew her. She cheated on me. She cheated on another YouTuber. She actually cheated on 3 YouTubers. Me and 2 other YouTubers. And she cheated on 2 other people that I honestly can't remember. She had cheated on 5 people though at one point, which is crazy to me. And she's a bitch. Basically fuck her. She's annoying, and anything she does fucks her self up for it. So I can definitely confirm that everything that he said is true, especially the cheating part and the fact that we've all tried changing her. Um, we've all tried to change her. We've all told her to stop. We've tried everything in our power to do what we can to stop her, but unfortunately, she doesn't want to go and do that. And instead, she keeps on doing the same thing. And she'll say that she's trying to change, she's trying to do all this stuff, but you know what? She doesn't. She's made a bunch of people mad, and she'll never change. And she just does a bunch of stuff. And you guys are gonna see later in this video that the cheating part she even still does now. It's just crazy. Alright guys, next statement comes from my other friend. She's also a good friend of mine, and we're like family. And I actually haven't read everything that she said because I wanted to wait until this video. So now I'm gonna read it off to you guys. Okay, so we had first met when she was in the server, when she was all, sweet and stuff, but she would, she would bully a girl and stuff, and we had, at first made her stop talking, but she comes back, and we started asking for face reveals and stuff, because at the time she was dating a guy, I'm not gonna say his name, that's good, we're gonna keep privacy, but she, haven't showed him her face, so we was like, hey, show your face. She ends up showing us like a catfish picture of herself, and we hadn't called her out on it, and me and her got into a huge argument when she started saying I effed your sister's Roblox p word that I'm not gonna say on video. It felt so good, that type of stuff, and I was like, what the fuck? And she surely comes back begging and stuff, and she's editing screenshots of her boyfriend and stuff. She saying you had e-sex with her and stuff, and ends up lying about her age. The whole time she was at least 13 or 14 when she started dating the other guy. About then, she had started to prey on you like mad crazy. She was obsessed. Chrissy, another name I won't say. She would get mad when someone would tell her to stop, or that's not right. She ended up making fun of my dead dog and licking people's faces and stuff. And then she acting like she didn't do it. Then she got mad when I did it back. When she leaked something on mine, she would tell people private stuff and talk about minors, on how she wanted to get down bad with them. She ended up preying on 4 more boys, including now, by making them give her nitro, and almost made 3 of them commit suicide. And she never said sorry, but played with their hearts. She at least had 17 boyfriends or more. She would even lie on people's names so they could fight, till the point she once got doxxed for lying so much. And being a host to comes to find out she's not her age, that she's really young, and she been preying on any boy she sees. She teamed up with people who doxed and also made fun of people who had issues, and she cheats even when she's in talking stages. She be talking to several different, I won't say that word on video, all at the same time, and she makes fun of that and likes to call people boyfriends hot. Okay, sadly, I have to confirm that all of this is true. The parts I wasn't specifically there for, but I know that is true because other people showed me, is she would bully somebody. I seen that, and I actually got on her at one point for that. Um, she did come back. She did catfish, and she actually did. She did this, and she knows she did it too. She put she put my friend's face as her profile picture at one point, and she had it on there, and I really got on her for this because that wasn't right, and I didn't sit cool at it with it at all. She did fake and edit screenshots of me being with her, doing stuff I never did with her. That was a whole thing that luckily is in the past now. And she did talk about my friend's dead dog when it had died. I also yelled at her for this. She was mad obsessed, and I mean mad obsessed with me. She was obsessed to the point that it was too much. And yeah, she did. I didn't know actually that she. Oh no, you know what? I did know. She would talk stuff about minors, how she wanted to get down bad with them. And she ended up preying on 4 more boys, including, yeah, she's used people for Nitro. She gets with creators to for fame basically. And that's why I can't say. I know she does it. I really know she does it. And she tries to lie and say that she has all this money when she doesn't. That's just me saying to add on. And yeah, she almost made 3 different people commit or hurt themselves. And yeah, all of what she said is true. And the doxing stuff, I've actually had to stop several times. That's how much people don't like this girl. And you know what? It's real sad that I have to confirm all this stuff. And it's real sad. It's really sad that anybody at all would do this. But there's just cruel people out there. And at least there's people out to stop stuff like this. I'm one of them. None of them has taken a hit at Britney to finally expose her. And I think a big reason for that is because Britney is the type of person to kind of, in a way, try to blackmail a situation. And for that reason, no other creator has went out of their way to make a video. But I'm here to make a video. And I'm here to finally put this to rest because a bunch of people have been asking for it. And like I said, it's real sad that I have to confirm all that. And like I said with my best friend's swag, we've tried everything to help her, and she just doesn't want any help because she continues doing it. So now she gets to face the consequences once and for all. And funny thing, when this video comes out, it's on her birthday. So, and I know Brittany's gonna be watching this. Happy birthday. This is your Christmas present. You shouldn't have done any of the stuff that you did because now there's a bunch of stuff on you. And this is just the beginning of the video. Alright guys, so Brittany also has a thing where she'll make an alt account and she'll add you, and she'll be pretend to be a different person. She'll pretend to have different interests or have the same interest as you, and she'll do this stuff when she knows that you don't want to talk to her. When you want nothing to do with her, she'll make an alt account and she'll go and she'll try to pretend to be somebody else. And honestly, I find this kind of creepy that somebody would do this. She did this to my friend Modern Rikes. And I appreciate him for sending in what he could, and I appreciate him for helping me in this video. But she did DM him, and since he makes Fortnite videos, he mainly live streams. She joined the official Fortnite server, the official Fortnite Discord server, and she pretended to be somebody else and DM'd him and said that she liked Fortnite and stuff, basically the same interest as him. And she tried talking to him and tried being a different person. Now, she's pretty bad when it comes to stuff like this. We can almost always immediately tell that it's her just by the way that she talks. So she's not fooling anybody. But it's still weird and it's still creepy a bit that she does do this. And that she does pretend to be different people and stuff. I personally find it creepy. Others find it weird. And somehow she just thinks it's okay. It's weird. Nobody likes it. And seriously, you need to stop, Brittany, because I know you're watching this video. It's not cool. You going and friending other people as a different person isn't cool. If we don't want to talk to you, we don't want to talk to you. So Brittany has also lied about her age. She claims that she's actually 17 this year, but from all the other screenshots that I've seen, it said that she's 13 to 14 years old, and all of those screenshots were only a year ago. So, she's either 14 or 15. So she's trying to lie about her age to say that she's 17 or whatever age she's saying, and she actually confirmed this. She said and admitted that she is lying about her age, and quote, because she doesn't want others knowing her age. In my opinion, lying about your age is kind of crazy. I get it for people that are like under the age of 13. That's kind of different in that aspect. But if you're like a teenager, a full ass teenager, still lying about your age, bro, then no, bro, that's not right. There's no need to lie about your age after that. There's no reason to lie about your age. Lying about your age when you're already a teenager is crazy to me. And crazy to a whole bunch of other people. There's no reason at all to lie about your age. Alright guys, so Brittany went ahead and with Modern, she tried to gaslight him after Modern said that she was selfish because, and in Modern's own words, said that she was being an asshole to him. And she tried to turn things on him, and she tried flipping it on him by saying that she just had got back from stuff. I believe she had just got back from some stuff, and that some other stuff had happened, and that he was doing all this stuff, and she was basically just trying to turn it on him, and for her own wrongdoings, and because she was being an asshole to him, and like I said, she tried to turn it on him. I feel like trying to turn it on somebody and not admitting to your actions is something that really throws off. It really shows a lack of respect, and you're not anybody's gonna respect you for just gonna try to gaslight, and you're gonna try to flip it around on people and just not take accountability for your actions. That's not a good thing to do at all. It's never a good thing to do. And the fact that she thinks that's okay to do, and her treating people like shit is okay, it's something else. And she doesn't just do this. She goes and she's rude to other people whenever she wants to. It's a messed up thing she does, and she thinks it's okay. And to be honest, it really isn't. It's really fucked up in my opinion. Alright guys, so Brittany has said some very uncomfortable stuff, or just stuff that's meant to be sexual. Like an example is her talking about her private area. When somebody will mention something, she does this a lot. and it's something that is both very sexual and something you shouldn't really say just like that, but it's also very uncomfortable. That, or when she says that she's an obsessed ex, and that she'll act crazy, and she did this recently, and she's did it before, and it makes me very uncomfortable, in my opinion, and a lot of others' opinions too. Saying that to somebody, especially after you're not even with them anymore, it's very creepy, and it's very uncomfortable. And that's just two things of a lot of other screenshots that there are of her doing other stuff and doing even more crazy stuff. It's not cool. It's very uncomfortable, and it's very creepy. And it's not good to do that at all. That makes people uncomfortable. And Brittany, because I know you're watching this, it's not cool. I don't know what's wrong with you, but that's not cool. It's not cool to say that you're obsessed and you're a crazy ex and you'll do all this stuff. It's not cool. Alright, Brittany will, and this is when she's in a relationship. This is talking about when she's in a relationship. She'll call other people sexual names, such as calling one of her friends, or even an ex of hers. She'll call them daddy. She'll say their name and then daddy. She'll say that she loves other people when she's with somebody. She'll say that she's missing other boys when she's with somebody. She'll do it all. She'll flirt. In general, she'll just flirt, or she'll even cheat. She'll say that she loves somebody else, or she'll say that she's dating another person when she isn't, and she's with somebody else. She'll do all of that. She doesn't care. That's how she is. She doesn't care. She doesn't care if she cheats or not. She'll act like she cares, but she doesn't really care in the end. She just loves to do that. She loves getting with somebody, and then she loves to flirt with other guys. She has a problem with that. She has a huge problem with that. And cheating and flirting with other people, that's not cool. It's seriously not cool. And you know what? I went undercover to gather this information, and it wasn't hard at all. And the funny thing about this is that I was told off by my now ex that I was cheating for doing this, for gathering information. Well, guess what? I didn't cheat now, did I? But anyways, this is not about her. This is about Brittany and her flirting and cheating. And this is the perfect example of her doing that. So in general, I wouldn't even suggest dating her, because dating her, it's not good. You're setting yourself up for failure when you date somebody like Brittany. And especially Brittany is a girl you shouldn't ever date. And I'm here to tell y'all that you guys should never date a girl like this. She is the bottom of the bottom. Don't ever date a girl like this, guys. And to wrap this up, guys, Brittany has said that she loves quote unquote e-kids. She says that, and she's even mentioned that she wants to quote unquote shake her she wants to shake her ass on the D, and I'm not gonna say it because I know if I say it, I know what's gonna happen. She says that, and she's sent porn in a server, legit porn. She's sent in a server. I can't show the full screenshot, but I will show part of it and what Modern showed me. So yeah, guys, it really tells you right there who Brittany really is, and that you shouldn't associate yourself with her or anybody like her, because associating with yourself with somebody like her, it sets you up for failure, and you'll get called out just like if you were her. Being with somebody like Brittany isn't good at all, and I'm here to tell you guys that I regret dating her, and I know that every other boy that's dated her regrets it. So stay away from girls like Brittany. Uh, Being with girls like her, it's not good. She's gonna continue doing the same thing. She'll say that she changes, and she doesn't. She'll never change. That's just how she is. Don't date anybody like Brittany. That's gonna be for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram, join my Discord server. All will be linked down below. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So, before this video starts, I should say that I don't know how to say this guy's name, so I'm not really going to be addressing this guy by anything. I just want to say that if you guys want to know this guy's name, then it's in the video title. So let's start this off. So a few weeks ago, about a week or so ago, my friend DM'd me on Discord saying that she nuked this guy's server because he was a pedophile and makes not safe for work content. And what she showed me was a screenshot of him, his bio on Discord, saying that he's 18 to 19, and then he sent a image of animal porn. So I should say real quick that it's not common I run into people that like animal porn, but when I do, I like to say this, and I mean it. If you like animal porn, I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm just saying that. I don't care who you are. If you like animal porn, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I really, really don't know what to tell you. That, to me, is disgusting. It's even... I wouldn't say it's even more disgusting than CP, but it's definitely disgusting. Some of the other, things that he does, the content that he makes / draws, is CP. Porn of animals, which I just shown and talked about, ring porn, and he's also racist. And a lot of people actually don't like this guy, and a lot of people have wanted this guy exposed for a while. Actually, when I said that I was making this video, I seen somebody comment saying that finally this guy is being exposed. So, this guy on Twitter and X, and I should say that, a lot of this guy's stuff that he's supposed to comes from Twitter or X, however you want to say that, a lot of this comes from Twitter or X, and you can find it there. Although I should say that, if you are gonna go out your way to find the stuff that he's done is pretty disturbing. So I should just say that, and I don't recommend you guys trying to find it. But like I said, he's commented on somebody's post, saying boner to a character that, keep in mind, is 1 year of the age. And then I'll include a few more screenshots of stuff that he's made and posted. And yeah, like I said, it's on Twitter X. I highly don't recommend that you guys go look at it, but you guys can if you guys want to see that. And my friend also says that he has a server filled with minors. So this is something that I get on a lot of people about. I may not do it on the video, but I do get on people about, is if you like minors and you have a server of minors, it's kind of a big deal. And I know everybody's gonna be like, "Wow, no shit," but to have a server filled with minors and you're doing CP or anything else for that, but I'm specifically talking about CP. I don't know why. Well, you know what? No, never mind. I shouldn't say that. I know why people do that is because they want to. Obviously, they want to manipulate minors. Um, And I should say that for people that do this stuff, and for people, because some people still don't know, even though I'll say it 100 times, if you do come across somebody like this, you should obviously report it, report the server itself, and report them to whatever platform. And if that doesn't work, then you should try to let somebody else know. They can try to do something about it. Whether that be a creator or if you can reach out to somebody and tell them that. So moving on. Here's a screenshot of him being racist to my friend. Let me see if I can actually pull that up by myself. I don't know the context behind this other than what was shown to me, but it does show that he is racist, and I think he's actually put that also on Twitter, or he said stuff similar to that. And my friend, actually, the same friend that I'm talking about in this video, she actually included a statement of her own, and I'll go over that and I'll highlight it. So let's get to that real quick. My friend's statement starts off as this. So basically, and I can't say this guy's name like I said, but he says that he's been in the community since 2023 or 2022. Like around somebody else that's been featured on this channel before, blew up on TikTok and had a lot of fans. So the community that she's talking about is mainly the Meowbug community, where a lot of people I've actually met. There's a lot of clones in that community. I've talked about it before. I'm not gonna get into it, but this is where this guy originates from. And he's heavily inspired by Buds per Buddies. Buds per Buddies is basically an animal abuser. Okay, so I've heard of it before. I didn't look it up, but I've heard of it before, and from what I know, yeah, it's something along that. I don't know much about it, close to nothing, but I do know that. And then, like I said, I don't know how to say both of these guys' names, so I'm gonna skip over that. He's may not safe for work content, or work, him shipping his OC with that other person. Okay, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Claims she was 14 to 15 at that time, but he was still a minor at the time. Well, I can assume to be 16 to 17, which is still very weird. Yeah, it's still weird because the person that she also talks about, she's not even 14 to 15, she's 12. So yeah, it's still very weird. It's kind of like the case with Modern. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll leave a card for it. But like Modern, how he was talking to a 12-year-old, and he's like 16, so he basically was this guy's age. Yeah, it's very weird. But that's enough about Modern. I'll have my own video for him in part 2 soon. Anyways, now she says that she doesn't know him too well, but in her words, but what I do know is he is a major creep who has a thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. Yeah, so I've heard of this guy, and like I'm saying, from what I do know, yeah, he has a big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. It's not a small thing, it's a very big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. I think I've actually argued with him before about it, but I never did anything because I was busy. He specifically asked me for photos for sale before I turned 14. He even admitted he likes 13-year-olds, which you guys seen. There was a time he made not safe for work, so he made explicit content of minors. See, however, though those minors were closely like asking for it, like, oh, okay, so it was okay. So I'll skip over that, and I'll just skip over this whole thing because it's kind of the same thing. He's openly racist on top of that. Like, he says the N-word a lot. Yeah. So I'm not going to include the screenshot because I feel like if I do, this video will be age restricted. I'll be real surprised if it doesn't get age restricted anyways. But, it says offensive slur soon. But other than that, that's all that she really knows. So, yeah, that basically says everything about him. I don't really need to say much more other than, I don't know, this guy does everything under the sun, basically. Anything you can think of, he basically does. And, like my friend said, this guy has a thing, and not just a small thing, a very big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds, because I've heard of this guy, like I said, and he does have a big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. That's just that he has a really big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. So yeah, that really sums it up. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram, join my Discord server. All will be linked down below. And until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Modern Rikes, a YouTuber who's been talked about a lot recently, not just on this channel, but by several different channels, for going out of his way and having sexual relations with a 12-year-old. And it dated back to when this 12-year-old was 9 years old. So this has been for a few years, actually. And then Modern Rikes trying to deny his allegations and trying to run away. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be debunking what Modern has said on his channel. And I'm going to be saying the rest of the truth behind this. And before this video starts, guys, I'm not gonna go through this whole video. If you guys want to see the full length of this video and watch it all through, then it's still on his channel as of recording this. I don't know if he's gonna take it down after this, but as of now, he has it up so you guys can go and watch it yourself. I'm only gonna be scanning through these two videos. I'm gonna be looking through. Because, quite frankly, 25 minutes is pretty long, and others is like a 8-minute video, so that would just be like an hour-long video, and I don't feel like doing all that. So, yeah, let's start off. And this first video, I should say real quick, it's basically just, it shows how much Modern thinks his career means when he is doing, he's not taking this stuff seriously, and you guys will see right now in a second. Let's get started with this video.
I just felt like everybody's starting to hate on me, so I never left the friendship because of that. Hold on, why are these kids actually sweating? Yo, that's kind of crazy. These kids are sweating in bed right now.
So I don't know if you guys caught it there, but most people that I know, and I can't emphasize this enough, most people that I know, that talk about stuff, and especially serious stuff, they don't interrupt something important they're talking about to play a game or try to focus on the game. Most people most people I know, and most people that do this kind of stuff, record gameplay first and then do the video. And this isn't the only time he interrupts. There's actually a few instances in this video that he does go and he stomps and people interrupt. And this is just one example. Let's find another one here. Let me see. The next one here, when I can find it. The next one is his friend. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it for you guys to see.
He literally made a whole thing, bro, and I have no match. Hold on.
We should change game modes after so you can listen to it.
Yeah.
His friend cuts in. Somebody unknown to the entirety of this cuts in and says, "Oh, hey, by the way, we should change game modes after this, just to let you know." I don't know anybody that does that either. I know it happens sometimes on mistake, but this isn't a mistake. It's not the only time. And he actually does lie in this video too, guys. And I'll just let you guys see it for yourselves. Let's see. Where do I want to start this? We'll start it right here.
Forced into creating a Minecraft channel. Do I want to play Minecraft? Absolutely not. Because I haven't touched Minecraft in a year. But basically, I was kind of forced to buy everything to make a Minecraft channel. The channel that I actually really wanted to make, I wanted to start getting a little bit more to Rocket League.
No, Modern. So, he tries to say that he was forced into making the Minecraft channel. No, Modern. That's not what happened, and I think you know that's not what happened. He tries to say he was forced, but on his community tab, on his YouTube channel, he actually made a vote saying that, oh, hey, guys, by the way, should I make a Minecraft channel? And I swear to God, more than half of those people that voted said no. They said no, do not make a Minecraft channel. So, the funny thing, he says that he was forced into making a Minecraft channel. That's not what happened. And if you really didn't want to make a Minecraft channel, you shouldn't have done the vote in the first place. And what's even more funny about this is he actually, I think it was yesterday or a few days ago, he made another community, because he made another vote saying, hey guys, should I make a Minecraft, I think it was a Minecraft channel or it was some other channel. It was something like that. So yeah, Modern, no, that's not what happened, and he knows that's not what happened. And just to let you know, guys, in this whole entirety of this 25-minute video is no mention at all of any of his allegations. And the only mention that I can say that is worthy is right here. Let me find it. Let's see, where do I want to start this? Right here.
State of mind, and I can't kind of taken like a couple of weeks and just lost a whole bunch of friends, and like learned that you can't hold on to people for too long. Okay, you can't just.
Okay, so Modern, the reason you lost friends was because, like we said and told you, you were saying to a 12-year-old, I'm gonna beat my meat to you. What if I beat my meat to you? And you were saying your pee-pee size. That's why you lost friends, dude. That's why you lost friends. It's not for any other reason. And you know, this is a common thing with him that I've been told by other people and other creators. I've been told he manipulates and he gaslights his fans and other people. That's what he does, into making others believe he's a victim. And I was in a VC with this guy. Keep in mind, guys, I was in a VC with this guy. I was in a Discord call with him, and he lied straight to my face about just about everything he lied to me about. So yeah, Modern, that's not, you didn't lose friends and you're not a victim. You made somebody a victim. You made somebody a victim, and who knows how many other people he's maybe done this to. We only know about this one victim. What if there's other victims? You see, that's something in itself that is concerning, and especially for a guy that's supposed to be a role model, and he plays a game that's aimed towards children, and his content is aimed towards children. That's concerning. It's real concerning, and it's bad that somebody like this is manipulating and gaslighting his fans. And on his videos, and you'll see right now in the actual next video, his fans are buying it. It's real sad. And like I said, there's no mention of his allegations other than this one. And I actually made a shorts about this. About it was like 30 minutes after or so, or maybe an hour after. I made a short. I talked about it. This guy comes into the comments of that short, and he says, "Oh, you said we talked, and you said that we weren't going to continue this. We never said that. I never said that. My friend spoke to you. My old friend spoke to you, but I never said I was gonna stop. I never said I was gonna stop." And then he says, "Oh, I'll make a video." He only makes a video after he was called out. That is the only reason why he made a video, is because he got called out. That's the only reason. And I'll show you guys the video now. But that's the only reason he made a video, is because he was put under fire. And you guys will see in this video, he lies even more. Let's get to that. Here's the actual video. And I'm not going to do this video because the video is basically talking about the whole thing. The same thing for about 8 minutes. But let's see what he says here.
But I also felt very forced to say it. And basically, Mia lied about her age, which I'll actually have the screenshot proof up right now.
Okay, so a few things. This screenshot that he's showing, the person that's mentioned in the screenshot, Sinezo, that's his alt. And it's funny because I was there for that. He said that he was gonna do that, but I was busy at the time, so I couldn't really say anything at the time. And I actually believe I was in school. I believe I was in school, so I couldn't really get to that. But this is an old account. This isn't the victim. This isn't the victim. And actually, the victim spoke herself on this, and I'll show it just after this. But this isn't her at all. This isn't it. This is a cover-up. Modern is trying to cover up his actions to say that, oh yeah, no, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything at all. And she didn't lie about her age. Modern knew that she was 12 and she was 9 at the time. And it's funny because the victim said this herself, that she was 12. And here's the actual screenshot of that, where she says that she aged 12. That she was 12. And keep in mind, guys, also, this isn't something that happened hella long ago. This has been something that's been occurring for the past few years. But it only stopped a few months ago. It kept on going for a long time. And he's been doing this for a long time, since he was 12. Since he was 12, I believe that he's been doing this. That's why I was told. And he actually said himself, and he acknowledged, because the other creator that I collabed on the first video with, he actually spoke to Modern, pretended that he was cool with him, and Modern said himself that, yeah, I knew that she was, I think it was either 12 or 9. It was one of those two. But he said it, and here's a screenshot of that too. So the fact that Modern is lying to his fans and gaslighting and manipulating them is crazy. And he lies again. And let me get that real quick. Let's do it right here.
The screenshot on there. I managed to get proof, and yes, Mia did lie about her age.
No, she didn't. Like I just explained, and that screenshot was fake. Like I just explained. But what also is funny about this is that, and I put it in a short, but I'm gonna say it here again, and I'm gonna show it again. Modern actually told somebody. He said he went to this person and he said, "Hey, hey, don't tell anybody this, but all the Mia attacks were true. Don't tell anybody, but the Mia attacks were true." And here's a screenshot, and I can't believe this guy would just say this and expect that I don't know what he expected. Did he really think that? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna. He wasn't gonna. The person that he told, he wasn't gonna. That person wasn't gonna tell anybody. Bro, you got yourself into so much trouble, and the rest of this video is basically just repeating the same thing, other than him just trying to defend his actions more, saying that he takes a full accountability, but then tries to continue his actions more for the last 5 minutes of this video, 5-6 minutes of this video. And it's sad because his fans are buying this. I commented here, I'm surprised that they weren't removed. And I said the Mia screenshots were on all account by Sinezo fake. And so, and hold on.
Basically, there's this girl named Mia, as you guys probably know by now, and I said some weird stuff in her DMs that I should have not said, but I also felt very forced to say it. And basically,
Let me see real quick.
there's this girl named Mia, as supposedly I was accused of being a pedo.
Oh yeah, so I never accused him of being a pedophile because he's 16, almost 17. He's not a pedophile, but he's definitely a weirdo and a creep. I never said no that he was a pedophile. I didn't even say that in the video that I made about him. He's not a pedophile because he's not 18, but he's a weirdo and he's a creep. I didn't say that he was a pedophile. I didn't accuse him I didn't accuse him of being a pedophile, but I did accuse him of being a creep and a weirdo who likes 12-year-olds. And apparently 9-year-olds too, apparently. And like I said, I don't know if I said in this clip because I had to re-record this, but I'll say it again just in case. We only know of this victim. What if there's more victims out there that just haven't said anything? And that's the crazy thing to think about. And his fans defend this. Like, look at this comment by this person. Nah, that's messed up, wanting to ruin someone's career. And he comes for real. It's crazy to believe that and think that somebody like this, whose audience is primarily aimed towards children, he plays a children's game, Fortnite, and he is doing this kind of stuff. It's crazy to me. It's real crazy to me. And that's why he's lost friends, and he thinks it's okay to do this stuff, apparently. Because, yeah, he can say, oh, yeah, I take full responsibility for my actions, but he's still defending himself even after that. It's just crazy to me. Alright, guys, so the following statement is from Mia herself, the victim, and it reads as follows. So, basically, I met Modern in, like, January 2020. I was 9 and he was 12. He knew how old I was, and also I have proof from a few months ago when I said my grade, which would determine my age. And for the first year, we were cool and being stupid kids. Well, then year 2 rolls around, and he kind of starts flirting with me. He was 13, I was still 9. A few months went by, so my birthday had passed. He knew how old I was turning, but then I think that's when we started dating. The first time, which wasn't that bad considering we were both still kids. Then I kinda had a break from everything, deleted Discord, deleted my YouTube channel at the time, and everything else. That lasted for like 5 to 6 months before I came back and I got Discord and the end Modern asking if you remembered me. And after a few hours, my bad, after we caught up, it all started again. He started flirting, and I was a bit uncomfortable considering the fact I just started talking to him again. But I kind of just brushed it off because I thought he was being silly or something. So then we go into 2023, and he blocks me because of something stupid I had done, and so we didn't talk for a few months. Then at the end of 2023, we started talking again, but not really as really friends until our 4th year of knowing each other. We became like real friends. And of course, it's all started up again, except it was worse. This was around the time he was telling me he was jerking off to me. At the time, I was kind of a people pleaser, so I kind of went along with it, but also didn't because obviously I was uncomfortable. So I asked the victim then, now real quick, just to confirm something, you are 12 at this point, right? And she says, then we once again stopped being friends, but I got added to a GC with him, Sinezo, and some others, and I had said that I was done with all the drama because I had a panic attack and ended up in the hospital. And she answers my question saying, yes, at this point I was 12, still am, and he knew that because at the end of last year when we started talking again, I had reminded him. I asked the victim, what was his response to that when you told him? And she said, I think he said something like, yeah, I know, or yeah, I remember. Something along those lines. I said, alright. She says, so then after this, he started once again telling me he was jacking off to me. So I was done with it, and I started sending the screenshots to Jackson, who had sent them to another creator that also made a video on him. This person was actually the first people. They were the first people to make a video on him. So I was a bit after them. And she says, so then we made the first exposing video on him. That's basically how it all started getting onto YouTube. God, I hate words today. Alright, so like I said this. Alright, so like I said alright, so like I said, a 16, almost 17-year-old having sexual conversation with a 12-year-old, then lying about it to save his image. Which, yeah, is right. And then after this, she sent me the screenshots. So, yeah. That basically confirms everything that is needed. And the fact that he said himself that, oh yeah, I know her age, I knew all of this stuff. And he says himself that he takes accountability for his actions, even though he goes and defends it. It's basically everything that's needed. And I'd love to say something along the lines of, you know, maybe he can turn himself around, but this has been going on now for about, I'd say, it's been 4 years since it started in 2020. It's been 4 years. I don't think there's any going back for this guy now. I think this guy is actually just cooked at this point. I really, really, really think he's cooked at this point. And it's sad, because when I first met this guy, I thought he was pretty cool. But, you know, not everybody is who you think they are. I guess that's the point of this video, is that if there's any point or anything to be said, it's not everybody is who you think they are. Especially people that are supposed to be role models for other people. And it's sad. It really is. But unfortunately, that's just the life that we live in. And the world that we live in. That's going to be it though for this video, guys. If you guys liked this video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Discord server. All will be linked down below. And until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So, before this video starts, I should say that I don't know how to say this guy's name, so I'm not really going to be addressing this guy by anything. I just want to say that if you guys want to know this guy's name, then it's in the video title. So, let's start this off. So, a few weeks ago, about a week or so ago, my friend DM'd me on Discord saying that she nuked this guy's server because he was a pedophile and makes not safe for work content. And what she showed me was a screenshot of him, his bio on Discord, saying that he's 18 to 19, and then he sent a image of animal porn. So I should say real quick that it's not common I run into people that like animal porn, but when I do, I like to say this, and I mean it. If you like animal porn, I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm just saying that. I don't care who you are. If you like animal porn, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I really, really don't know what to tell you. That, to me, is disgusting. It's even... I wouldn't say it's even more disgusting than CP, but it's definitely disgusting. Some of the other things that he does, the content that he makes slash draws, is CP, porn of animals, which I just shown and talked about, ring part, and he's also racist. And a lot of people actually don't like this guy, and a lot of people have wanted this guy exposed for a while. Actually, when I said that I was making this video, I seen somebody comment saying that finally this guy is being exposed. So this guy on Twitter and X, and I should say that a lot of this guy's stuff that he's supposed to comes from Twitter or X, however you want to say that. A lot of this comes from Twitter and or X, and you can find it there. Although I should say that if you are gonna go out your way to find the stuff that he's done is pretty disturbing. So I should just say that, and I don't recommend you guys trying to find it. But like I said, he's commented on somebody's post saying boner to a character that, keep in mind, is 1 year of age. And then I'll include a few more screenshots of stuff that he's made and posted. And yeah, like I said, it's on Twitter X. I highly don't recommend that you guys go look at it, but you guys can if you guys want to see that. And my friend also says that he has a server filled with minors. So this is something that I get on a lot of people about. I may not do it on the video, but I do get on people about, is if you like minors and you have a server of minors, it's kind of a big deal. And I know everybody's gonna be like, well, no shit, but to have a server filled with minors and you're doing CP or anything else for that, but I'm specifically talking about CP. I don't know why. Well, you know what? No, never mind. I shouldn't say that. I know why people do that is because they want to. Obviously, they want to manipulate minors. And I should say that for people that do this stuff, and for people, because some people still don't know, even though I'll say it 100 times, if you do come across somebody like this, you should obviously report it, report the server itself, and report them to whatever platform. And if that doesn't work, then you should try to let somebody else know. They can try to do something about it. Whether that be a creator or if you can reach out to somebody and tell them that. So moving on, here's a screenshot of him being racist to my friend. Let me see if I can actually pull that up by myself. I don't know the context behind this other than what was shown to me, but it does show that he is racist, and I think he's actually put that also on Twitter, or he said stuff similar to that. And my friend, actually, the same friend that I'm talking about in this video, she actually included a statement of her own, and I'll go over that and I'll highlight it. So let's get to that real quick. My friend's statement starts off as this. So basically, and I can't say this guy's name like I said, but he says that he's been in the community since 2023 or 2022. Like around somebody else that's been featured on this channel before, blew up on TikTok and had a lot of fans. So the community that she's talking about is mainly the Malba community, where a lot of people I've actually met. There's a lot of clones in that community. I've talked about it before. I'm not gonna get into it, but this is where this guy originates from. And he's heavily inspired by Buds for Buddies. Buds for Buddies is basically an animal abuser. Okay, so I've heard of it before. I didn't look it up, but I've heard of it before, and from what I know, yeah, it's something along that. I don't know much about it, close to nothing, but I do know that. And then, like I said, I don't know how to say both of these guys' names, so I'm gonna skip over that. He's made not safe for work content, or work, him shipping his OC with the other person. Okay, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Claims she was 14 to 15 at that time, but he was still a minor at the time. Well, I can soon to be 16 to 17, which is still very weird. Yeah, it's still weird because the person that she also talks about, she's not even 14 to 15, she's 12. So yeah, it's still very weird. And it's kind of like the case with Modern. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll leave a card for it. But like Modern, how he was talking to a 12-year-old, and he's like 16, so he basically was this guy's age. Yeah, it's very weird. But that's enough about Modern. I'll have my own video for him in part 2 soon. Anyways, now she says that she doesn't know him too well, but what I do know, but in her words, but what I do know is he is a major creep who has a thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. Yeah, so I've heard of this guy, and like I've said, from what I do know, yeah, he has a big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. It's not a small thing, it's a very big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. I think I've actually argued with him before about it, but I never did anything because I was busy. He specifically asked me for photos of herself before I turned 14. He even admitted he likes 13-year-olds, which you guys seen. There was a time he made not safe for work, so he made explicit content of minors. However, though, those minors were closely like asking for it. Like, oh, okay, so it was okay. So I'll skip over that, and I'll just skip over this whole thing because it's kind of the same thing. He's openly racist on top of that. Like, he says the N-word a lot. Yeah. So I'm not gonna include the screenshot because I feel like if I do, this video will be age restricted. I'll be real surprised if it doesn't get age restricted anyways. But it says offensive slur soon. But other than that, that's all that she really knows. So, yeah, that basically says everything about him. I don't really need to say much more, other than, I don't know, this guy does everything under the sun, basically. Anything you can think of, he basically does. And like my friend said, this guy has a thing, and not just a small thing, a very big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds, because I've heard of this guy, like I said, and he does have a big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. That's just that he has a really big thing for 12 to 13-year-olds. So yeah, that really sums it up. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram, join my Discord server. All will be linked down below. And until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.